You're tuned in to the Nerd Network podcast.
So it was just announced there will be a new FaceOff movie. If you've seen FaceOff,
should I just hit the end record button?
Yeah.
Please subscribe to our podcast.
And we're out of here.
FaceOff, one of my all-time favorite action flicks of the late 90s, early 2000s. I forgot when it came out. It doesn't matter. That movie is timeless to me, starring one of the two biggest stars of all time, John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. Just Nicolas Cage is all that matters. But FaceOff is really good.
It is a good movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a good
and
movie.
I know I wave my Nicolas Cage flag, but that movie and that concept is like so well done. Like I love that movie so much. Seeing Nicolas Cage play a bad guy after a long time seeing him play the star hero in all the movies, he did a really good job as a bad guy.
Do you have like a Nicolas Cage
Pillow?
tattoo?
No, I don't.
He said pillow. I would just, I don't know. I would imagine like Marshy's going to grab the camera equipment or something like that, and he's got like a Nicolas Cage tramp stamp.
So Adam Wingard, he's actually the director for Godzilla vs. Kong. He will be in charge of the new remake of FaceOff. And it will be brought to us by Paramount. So with that being said, like I said, I love FaceOff. Like I thought the concept was really cool for the time period. I mean, it's a stupid idea. Like it's a stupid idea, but I feel like if you're gonna make a movie, FaceOff definitely did a really good job.
Yeah.
With that stupid idea.
No, I'm a fan of the movie.
Yeah, Julian, what are your thoughts on FaceOff, the original FaceOff? And it's okay. I know I love it. Doesn't mean it's for everybody.
I mean, the concept, yes, I agree. It's pretty cool. I think if they are, well, I mean, obviously they are. I think a remake, they could, with the technology that we have now, they could pull it off in different ways.
I'm just really upset they're making a new one. Because I don't know how you, back to what we were talking about like before Blade, how do you do something totally different in your own?
Well, I feel like, okay, so it wouldn't necessarily have the same vibe, but I feel like you could now, I don't know why the movie like Ocean's 13 or Ocean's 11 or whatever that type of movie is coming in my mind right now, but I feel like you could do you could change it up quite a bit, and you could make it make sense. But who are they going to have doing the acting? Who are they?
We don't know yet, and that's the thing.
That's everything.
You're absolutely right. Because I feel like at the time that movie came out, you took it the two of the highest actors at that time period, and was like, we're putting you both in this action movie.
Yeah,
it's going to be The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Oh my gosh, that would piss me off.
Man,
Hollywood.
This would have been
if you're watching Paramount. If you're watching this now, please do it.
If this would have been a good Shia LaBeouf role.
He's still young.
You think so?
Yeah.
So you're saying you need older people?
No. It needs to be two stars at their top right now.
Which is The Rock and who else?
Not Kevin Hart. But I don't know. Like, I don't want it to be... I can't have The Rock in this movie. I love The Rock.
Yeah, I can't see him being in this movie.
Unless he's playing a full-on bad guy, which he hasn't done yet, really.
Could Ryan Gosling pull off one of them?
Oh, man.
Tom Hardy, maybe?
But see, here's the thing. Nicolas Cage is so goofy.
Okay.
And not trying to hate on him, but he just has that characteristic about him. Who can replace that, fill that slot?
Well, yeah, no, for sure. The villain, like playing the villain. But then again, before, like I was saying before that, he wasn't known to play the bad guy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, both characters have to be good at both.
Yeah.
Because technically they switch.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's done both.
But I feel like he's still not like right now. Like, who are the Hollywood people right now?
Does it necessarily have to be the
that's what I'm saying.
What about Jared Leto? I think he might do pretty good. Yeah.
All right, so my
only
knock against that casting is who could pull off Jared Leto and be similar. Like, I'm also thinking not only the acting ability, but like the physical size of the two characters. Jared Leto is kind of a smaller guy.
Yeah, this is true.
And he has a really narrow face. Like, his face is narrow.
I don't think any of that matters.
Well, I mean,
Like, I don't think none of that matters. The only thing that matters is because like in the movie they change their height, they change their belly, they change their facial to fit on top. So that part really doesn't matter. But to see the same acting quality out of both of them, but can both play the good guy and the bad guy, because they both have to do that in this movie. So Jared Leto is a good one because he can play both.
Who's the actor that played in Nightcrawler?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah. What's his name?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
I think Jake Gyllenhaal and Jared Leto.
You
Boom.
might have just put something together.
Boom.
Oh my God.
Yo, Paramount again if you're
Oh
listening.
my God.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
Yeah.
I was.
Wow.
Yeah, I was saying Tom Hardy
I'd watch that.
because he played in the movie where he plays the twin brothers.
Yeah, but I still don't think his. Unfortunately, I do like Tom Hardy, but I just feel like he's also kind of one-dimensional as well. He did do a good job doing that, playing himself.
Yeah,
I
and
still
then the
don't-
fight. What was the
What was
what
that
was the
movie?
fighter movie? He was so good in that one.
Warrior.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like this role, like, you have to like excel at both, and I don't think Tom Hardy can do that.
You
I'm not
don't
saying
think
he's
so.
no. I don't think he has the depth to do that.
I don't know, man.
Because what I'm saying
he played
Because
a
John Travolta
gay
played
psychopath and a straight businessman in the same movie.
John Travolta's character played the family man, and then also the evil genius bad guy.
Yeah. I mean I definitely, like, in this instance, I give it to Julian. Like, that's a hell of a casting.
Damn, Julie, you
pair.
did a damn good job.
Yeah.
But then again, I do like that a lot. But they also look very similar.
That's true.
I mean, that does pull up. I mean, that would make
unless,
it easier.
Unless one of them shaved their head or dye their hair blonde, like in the beginning, where they're both look completely. They would have to
Completely different.
make them look completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those actors alone could pull that off.
What about the guy that did the guy that plays Xavier, and he did Split?
Oh, James
McAvoy?
Yeah.
He's good, but
I mean, he's up there too as
He's
far
definitely
as
up there.
no, he's up there for sure. But I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to say he's too pretty. That's not what I'm trying to
Nicolas
say.
Cage, John Travolta. You're talking about two pretty boys right there, man.
I don't know. I still don't see. I don't know.
It's a tough casting thing. If you can't put
Jake Gyllenhaal.
if Paramount doesn't hire Julian, they got their work cut out for
Yeah,
them.
for casting.
Yeah.
For
Yo,
casting director right here,
Come
Julian.
on, let me.
But no, Jake Gyllenhaal and frick, what did you say? Oh my gosh, Jared Leto. Damn, man,
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
that's freaking amazing.
Just those two names on the same ticket would sell whatever.
Bro, Julian, if you're right though, like if you're right,
Yo.
we find out tomorrow that's the casting.
Yeah,
Go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, seriously.
Everybody a lottery ticket.
But and like I was saying before, it would take two amazing actors like that.
Yeah.
Dang. Because I don't know. I don't know who else I'd see. Because there's some people who I think are too old for it, unfortunately. At a time ago, though, I would have to have loved. Now, see, and then, do they have to be white?
Okay, according to Tropic Thunder, no. Like, you can make those kind of modifications now. I think they would both.
But you think they would try to turn it to a different type of movie?
No. If you go into it with the same thing in mind, I think you can make it just as, grounded as the first one without being too much of anything else. Well, who you got in mind?
I don't know. I'm just trying to expand because I don't know. I don't want to just think two white guys playing this role.
Right. So what about? Well, okay, they're not. They're younger guys, but Lakeith Stanford. It would be interesting to see him. The depth on that. See him play a bad guy.
Who's that?
That's the dude in.
In ATL or Atlanta, and
It's gonna be in this.
Oh
new
yeah.
movie.
Yeah, I feel like he's a little bit too new, but he could put. I don't know. It's just that name value still isn't almost there yet. But damn it, Julian, that casting is too good, man. I can't picture it.
I'm about to tweet Paramount.
Yeah, I mean, it's now that I have that in my head, I can't. I don't know if I could piece together 2 other actors.
We're have to do 2 females.
That'd be interesting.
As long as it's not gimmicky, I think that would be super interesting. I enjoy seeing female characters take on roles like that, but as long as it's not like Ghostbusters, you know what I mean, where it's just like shoved down my throat. That
two actresses. I'm gonna throw this name out there though for FaceOff, and if it's gonna be girls in that age, not too young yet, enough experience. There's been other things, and I don't want to say it's like I don't want to say her name, but it's like the checks that I'm thinking of, the checkbox I'm thinking about. Is Jennifer Lawrence not good enough? Like that, old enough but not young enough.
She would be like your ideal. Like for the criteria that you're looking for, that would probably be at the top 3
because
she's
not
list.
Old. She's not super young.
Right.
She's been in things.
Mm-hmm. But would she play the villain or would she play the?
See, that's why I would like to see.
Yeah, because
she's a good actress.
Yeah,
she's a good actress. Yeah,
she hasn't really played any antagonistic roles.
And I felt
not really, and you can't count Mystique as an antagonistic role. You can't.
No, you can't. But that is like borderline.
It's borderline.
Dang. See, now I'm seeing it more that you said that, though.
I don't feel... Yeah, I don't know if there's enough just off of that one role.
Did you see Red Sparrow?
Okay, Red Sparrow was good.
Bro, she was badass in that.
Yeah, she really was.
Like...
Who else?
That's probably one of my favorite movies
Oh,
of hers.
man. I have to go back and watch that one.
Yeah.
But, so, if Jennifer Lawrence, I don't know who the other girl would be. That's like that same age.
Are we keeping it white?
No, forget
white?
that. No, it don't matter. It don't matter at all. Like, that's the thing. I'm trying to think. See, if this actress was to keep going and would have, like, done better movies and could actually act, Megan Fox would have been ideal if she was to keep her route, but she didn't.
I was never a big Megan Fox.
What about Olivia Wilde? Is she acting anymore, or is she just directing?
She's probably more directing than anything.
What about, what's her name? Anna Taylor? What, the chick from, or excuse me, the lady from...
the girl from New Mutants?
The chess. Yeah, the chess movie.
Dang, she's a little bit too young, though.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just a little bit too young. Just barely. Just barely, though. 4 more years.
4 more years. Oh, my God. Cut all that. Anyways, man, I don't know. I just can't think of any.
I know there's some actresses.
Well, what about? I don't really like this actress, but you know that one trailer that you were showing me where she is in the airplane with the mysterious alien bat things. What's her name? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The girl from Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. She's not.
I mean, she was in a movie with Nicolas Cage, so.
Yeah, but she still wasn't. Damn, but she was Kick-Ass. She was.
Yeah.
What was her name in that movie? I don't know.
Hit Girl.
Hit Girl.
I hated that movie. And it wasn't just because Nicolas Cage was in it. There she is right there.
I don't want to say this name. But
Don't do it.
She's not on here yet.
Don't.
She's not on here.
I see her right there. She's picture number 2. I see what you're talking about.
Oh, no. Ooh.
Oh.
No. If Kristen Stewart was to show emotion in her acting, then that's what I'd pick.
Hold on. Didn't she just get casted for a big role?
Yeah. She's going to play the Princess Diana.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what she has there.
Yeah.
I had somebody in mind. And now.
Ooh.
And
Zendaya and Keke Palmer.
Who's that?
Keke Palmer, the
Keela and the Bee. That's her right there.
Oh, she's a good actress. She's a good actress.
Yeah.
I do like her. They both need 4 years, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're kind of young.
Yeah.
Dang, how There are.
What was the?
I mean, okay. So what happened? Don't forget though. So in the original Face-Off movie, they're FBI agents.
Okay,
You know?
yeah.
What's
okay.
the? I mean, she might be too old. I don't know. She played Elektra.
She's too old now.
You think she's too old?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jennifer Garner.
Yeah.
yeah. You think she's too old?
No, I don't think she's too old. But for this role and like what I'm picturing,
You can't say Jennifer Lawrence and then say.
Jennifer Garner is way older than Jennifer Lawrence.
Well, I'm saying that, but like, I feel like Jennifer Lawrence is still too young.
She's been like
She's over 30, isn't
her
she?
resume though.
Jennifer Lawrence is like
She's
our age.
30.
Yeah.
She's 30.
She's 30.
Yeah. Margot Robbie. You see her play a badass girl, like not like Harley Quinn-esque, but like
I don't know if I could see it.
I could kind
From
of
an
see
acting perspective, yes, but from a I don't know.
well, that's what's also good about this role because they could hopefully, because like I said again, Nicolas Cage surprised me when I saw him in that role. I was like, dang, he's playing a bad guy.
If Margot Robbie was in it, I don't want to see her play the villain
You don't want to say play the villain? How come?
because we already got that with Harley Quinn.
But it's a different type of.
No, I definitely would want to see her be a true villain.
Jennifer Lawrence is a true villain.
Yes, and then Margot Robbie be the good guy, good girl.
Huh. Well, I mean, Margot Robbie could play the bad guy in the beginning and obviously switch to be the good.
That's true.
What about the girl? The main. I apologize. Horrible with names tonight. But the main queen character from Game of Thrones.
Oh, Lena Headey.
Yeah,
Lena Headey.
she's right around there with Jennifer. I mean,
That's
I don't know
true.
from an age perspective,
What's
but
her name?
Lena Headey. I think it's just Lena.
her and Jennifer Lawrence.
Lena. Not Leah. Lena. Just put Queen Cersei from Game of Thrones.
How do you spell her name?
Oh wait, hold on, not Cersei. I mean the dragon.
Oh,
she's kind of young too, though.
No,
And she
she's
hasn't been in
Jennifer
enough.
Lawrence.
not Jennifer Lawrence.
She hasn't been in enough.
Damn, what's her name?
She hasn't.
She hasn't
Dude,
been
she was
enough.
in one of the highest grossing shows of all time.
You're talking about Queen Daenerys, right?
Yeah.
She needs
Damn,
some.
what is her name?
She needs some more depth.
Type in Daenerys.
She's in Terminator.
What do you mean depth? She went from being the innocent good girl getting raped
I'm saying,
to
yeah.
like ready to
Oh.
like
Ready-
fill the streets with blood,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Like
Is she Hollywood's star right now? Though? That's what
she
I'm talking about.
could be.
this is her next big role.
I actually choose her.
You've seen
over-
her in Game of Thrones.
We won't talk about the last season.
From season 1 to
What's
7.
her freaking name?
What is her name?
Fuck,
Dang
it pisses me off.
See, look, you guys want to see
Emily
it?
Clark.
Emilia
Emilia
Clarke.
Clark. Because I thought.
I would like to see her come back as Sarah Connor.
So hold on. So I mean, there you go.
yeah, no, she.
I mean, she's got the chops.
Yeah.
She was
Oh,
She's
she was
good.
Sarah
She was
Connor and Daenerys.
And Daenerys.
Dude,
I
those
don't
are two
think-
huge
Yes.
characters.
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
think she played Sarah Connor as that well because also I still think she was too young to play Sarah Connor.
She was playing a young Sarah Connor who wasn't old in the original movies.
I just didn't look believable. And Sarah Connor, like, was
Look, there's Lena Headey right there. You don't think that you don't think that she?
she's from 300.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But she plays Cersei in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she would have to have a
Ooh, her and Charlize Theron.
Boom. I love that.
Paramount. What
Damn.
y'all doing? Come on.
Oh my
Come on. What y'all doing? Come on.
You have to email this video to
Oh
them.
my god.
Cut up these bites. Get this man a job.
Dang, there you go, Julian. You got
Man.
it, bro. That would be good.
That would be really good.
Yeah. She played Sarah Connor too.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. She played Sarah Connor.
Oh,
yes.
in the show. Oh,
Damn.
There you go.
Yo, Summer Glad, where are you at? Where are you at?
Bro, that's boom. You guys both just did it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, give the credit where credit's Julian is
Nah,
knocking
I'm
it out
on.
the park, man.
But you brought up Game of Thrones to get into that.
You did.
Well,
So Paramount. Me and Blake.
So
we got
so,
you.
so Lena Headey and Charlize Theron
Yeah.
for the Face Off. Female Face Off casting.
there you go.
and they've both played villains before. So either one of them
And
are
they both played good guys too.
That's true, yeah.
So they've got the range. I mean, it's no, Jared Leto and Gyllenhaal, but
if they want to go the women route, I would watch. That cast right there is good.
Yeah. Now watch. It's gonna be It's gonna be like. It's not that casting. I don't know if they can live up to this. Like unless they're gonna watch this video and get on the phones. I don't know who would be a better combination than what Julian put together here.
Listen, it is a group effort.
I can't think, like, I'm gonna go home and think about it tonight. And I don't think I could piece together two.
No, man.
Two better.
No, I would love to see that, and I think that would be good. Man, Julian, good job, man.
I found my true calling.
Casting director. No, I would see that movie. Dang, I have to watch that movie now. Face Off, I loved it. The whole time, I thought those two guns were Desert Eagles, but they weren't. What were they, Julian? I don't remember.
God, I can't remember.
I don't remember what type of guns they were. The two golden guns that Nicolas Cage had.
They weren't Desert Eagles?
No, they weren't. I thought they always were. They were not. I can look it up.
I'd have to see them.
I can look it up.
They big like that, though? Maybe 1911s.
I'm not well versed in my handgun knowledge.
It's a 45.
Oh.
But, so if I want to watch this Face-Off movie, and they're going to remake this movie, do they do the exact same thing as the first movie?
Well, I mean, I think I kind of agreed with what you said earlier, kind of like with Blade, like how far away can you get from the original? I don't know. I feel like when they do movies like this, like I brought up, like the ocean movies, like I would have thought when they were remake, because what was the original one? Was it Ocean's 11 or 10? What was the original?
With Frank Sinatra and all that?
Yeah.
Ocean's 11.
Yeah. So like when if I'm being told like, hey, they're gonna remake this movie, I would be like, how in the hell can they do that different or even better?
Well, the original Ocean's 11, they robbed 5 banks, not 3.
Did they?
Yeah, the Frank Sinatra version, they robbed 5 banks, and Ocean's 11 that we're used to seeing, they've only robbed 3 banks.
Well, sacrifices have to be made, I guess. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, for as entertaining as those movies were, like, I would have never thought they would have did that well. Now, granted, they had a hell of a cast that they put together.
Yeah, I know for sure.
But I don't know. This would be something I'd be willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think
for sure.
I think that they could pull it off.
And what was so cool about the first one, just there was a lot of scenery that changed. They did a whole boat scene. They had a big fight off at the beach. They had the gun shootout at the church. Mm-hmm. And the airstrip in the airport hangar.
Yeah.
In the very beginning.
Oh yeah.
Like that was cool.
Do either one of them make an appearance? Would you want to see either?
To see them come back somehow?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Because they didn't die at the end, did they? I'm
Spoiler alert. For the ones who haven't seen Face Off, we're going to go into spoilers right now. So at the end of the movie, John Travolta's character was Nicolas Cage, the bad guy.
Right.
So Nicolas Cage and John Travolta are fighting at the end. Nicolas Cage was winning the fight, and John Travolta's character was like, fuck, I'm about to lose. So if I'm going to die, I'm going to just cut my face off so you can't get your face back. So he grabbed a piece of glass, started cutting his face off. But before he can actually do that, Nicolas Cage shot him with the harpoon gun and stuck to the wall. And, yeah, he's definitely died. Yeah, so he's dead. So they don't need to make a continuation and have them both back in this movie.
Right.
But to have these actors come back to be in this movie, sure. I don't know why not. Yeah. They can be. One could be like one of the high-ranking officers in the FBI. The other one could be a higher gangster member, mob member.
Right.
Underworld boss.
I don't know what it is. I never really cared for. I mean, obviously, I like Nicolas Cage, but I never really cared for John Travolta.
I liked him in that movie.
But for some reason, man, I don't know. I think it's more the look than the acting. But him in the movie he did with Denzel, where Denzel's a train operator, and he's like a terrorist or whatever. Yeah. And then From Paris with Love, something about like bald, bearded John Travolta is just a badass.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't like any other of his movies?
I mean, they're not bad, but like to me, he was. I don't know. He's just John Travolta to me. Maybe I was too young when he was more in the height of his thing. I didn't start watching some of his movies until like the mid 2000s when I was looking back. But
I mean, I'm not a big fan of him, but I've seen all his movies. Like Michael, where he played the angel.
Yeah,
I like that movie.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. He plays the angel that smokes and drinks.
I feel like whenever I saw a John Travolta movie, I was like at a family member's house on like Thanksgiving, and it was on TBS. Like that's how I saw FaceOff like 4 times.
You never seen Luke Who's Talking?
Nope.
Luke Who's Talking 2?
Nope.
Luke Who's Talking Now?
Is this a real thing?
It's a real thing.
It should not be a real thing.
It's a real thing.
I'm sorry for John
Him and
Travolta.
Kirstie Alley in a movie together where their babies talk. Jesus. Well, I mean, the baby is talking to us. We're hearing what the baby's saying, the audience is saying, but the parents don't know the babies are talking to us.
Does the baby have like a grown man voice?
No.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
No. It's a funny movie. It's a romantic comedy movie. Phenomenon?
Yes, I did see that one.
Did you like that one?
Yeah. Yeah, so
I was just wondering.
None of his movies I think are bad.
No, I don't think he's that good of an actor, but I just loved him in Face Off.
Yeah, he's like Nicolas Cage.
No, he's not.
He's like Nicolas Cage.
No. Nicolas Cage made The Rock, he made Face Off. He's made Con Air, Ghost Rider.
Oh, do we want to
Family Man?
You're gonna put Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Hold on, but I mean, for as many good movies as Nicolas Cage has,
Da Vinci Code's pretty good.
He's got 2 or 3 bad ones.
Wait, did he do Da Vinci Code or did he do
National Treasure.
National Treasure?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna compare just him to John Travolta, though, who had a better career? Nicolas Cage did.
Nicolas Cage.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Out of these two,
But star power?
Nicolas Cage.
You think so?
Yeah,
Like if you ran a poll, like who is a bigger star?
Nicolas Cage.
I thought a lot of people rallied behind Travolta. Like they were
like they
all
would.
like Team Travolta for back.
Listeners,
back in the
followers, comment below who's a bigger star, Nicolas Cage or John Travolta. But what has John Travolta been in the last 10 years, though?
From Paris with Love and whatever they did.
Are those really good movies? Like, were they on the National Treasure? Everyone's seen that. Kids our age, older, and younger have seen National Treasure. It's on Disney. It's on Disney Plus app.
Cha-ching?
But that's what I'm talking about, though. Like, if you ask a younger kid today, a high school kid, if they know who John Travolta is, do you think they'll know who that is? I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying who's the bigger star. I'm just saying who's more popular. And I think it's Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is a meme.
Travolta's a meme too.
Yeah, Travolta.
What meme? What meme?
From Clockwork, right? Where he's like looking around.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Oh no, that's not that. Not
Oh
from
no,
Clockwork. That's
yeah,
from
that's
Pulp
from
Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction.
I'm getting my movies.
That's Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. So, but okay, I don't want to. Okay, when I'm comparing them, I'm not saying like literally apples for apples. They're the same, but I'm looking back at like 10, 12-year-old Blake watching a Nicolas Cage movie on TBS or watching a John Travolta movie on TBS.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage is an A. John Travolta's a B.
Wherever they are, but to a 12-year-old, there's no difference.
They're still in the top 5 alphabet, so yeah, I get it.
This guy. To 12-year-old me, they're the same.
I will say Nicolas Cage has recently come out with some pretty good ones, and he's coming out with that Five Nights at Freddy's type of movie. That looks really good.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
we'll talk about it next time.
We'll wrap this episode up. I'm gonna show like this cool trailer that we're about to watch. Everyone, thank you for listening and following us. Let us know if you're excited for the FaceOff 2 /reboot/remake. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, everybody. Be safe. Stay 6 feet apart. No COVID.
No cuddling.
Yeah, no cuddling. But if you're gonna cuddle, watch a good movie. HBO. Man.
Really, not the Peacock out this time?
Ooh, no $5.99 Peacock app, huh?
Fuck Peacock. What you mean?
Trial. Trial's over.
Trial's over. Trial's done.
Yep.
Trial's over until WWE Network goes to the Peacock app. But Art Route here.
Please subscribe to our podcast.